Welcome to miniatures.de, your military miniatures magazine. In this issue, we are going to speed paint faces and hands of 1:76 scale wargame figures. When we paint faces at this small scale, we are able to cut a few corners and speed up the process. To figure this out for yourself, Google 18th century painting, load one of the images, and reduce it until the figures in the painting are about the same size as a 1:76 scale miniature. In real life, the distance at which we can discern the whites of their eyes is less than 10 yards. And that's assuming that the target's eyes are wide open, that the person isn't squinting at all. Our 1:76 scale miniatures are much further away than 10 yards, so we cannot see the whites in their eyes. And we don't paint what we don't see. We begin the painting process by mixing our own flesh tone from white, yellow, red, and a little black, using Primacryl's skin tone as a reference. The tutorial about mixing flesh tone is linked in the description below. Using a size 1 brush, we quickly slap the flesh-colored paint onto the figure's hands. We don't need to worry about getting flesh paint onto the cuffs, uniform, or musket at this point, because they will all be painted over later. Notice that we placed identical figure poses right next to each other on our magnetic speed painting handle, so that we can repeat the same brushstroke again and again in rapid succession. This may seem like a boring routine, but it actually helps us get into the flow of speed painting, where we don't worry about each and every brushstroke, we just do it intuitively. Using a size 3 brush, we hit the right side of each face with flesh paint before turning the handle on its side and repeating the process on the other cheek. Once all faces and hands are blocked in with flesh tone, we create a glaze of burnt sienna artist acrylic paint. Burnt sienna is semi-opaque to begin with, so adding water and oxgall as a flow improver makes it virtually transparent. We apply the glaze simply by touching the faces and hands with our loaded brush. Capillary action pulls the glaze from the brush and into any recesses in the figure's faces, around the nose and lips, in the ear, and between fingers. The glaze also stains the flesh tone a little, giving the faces that weathered look. Since these are wargame figures, we might stop here and consider the faces and hands done. Highlighting the nose, the forehead, cheekbones, chin, and exposed surfaces of the hands with the original flesh tone is an optional step which increases the overall contrast of faces and hands. So this is how convincing our speed-painted 1:76 scale faces look, even if we unrealistically magnify the miniatures with our digital camera. And this is what speed-painted faces and hands look like when viewed at their actual size. These are the Airfix German paratroops we painted for an earlier tutorial. And Caesar miniatures 1:72 scale British infantry of World War II, painted in the same way. Thank you for watching. For more information, please visit our website at miniatures.de.